Alrighty, y'all. My name is Price, and welcome back to some more Blueprints. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna try doing some flippin' challenges today, y'all. Day 135, we made it to where we made it, right? We still got plenty to do in terms of the trophies, though. And then as far as what we're doing here, y'all have told me a couple of things that maybe we'll explore a little bit later, but I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do things. This is the original and standard difficulty of the game. Start each day with 50 steps. Dare mode. So in dare mode, we're going to get a bunch of challenges that we have to do. And it sounds like you have to do like 4 days in a row successfully is what it seems like that is from what I've read. And then curse mode, we know this one is pretty tricky because we've done curses before. So I think what I want to try and do, let's go with bequest mode. I'm assuming that this is what I want to do if I want to also try to do complete it in a single day or complete it in an hour. I don't think either of those are going to be accomplished because I think I'm going to realize there's a lot of steps I'm going to need to be taking along the way. But let's go ahead. We're going to try it. Oh, it's exciting, y'all. Things are different. And I'm not going to put time pressure on myself. I think day one challenge is the thing I want to work towards. I think it's going to take me a couple of episodes, at least. Because the thing I'm realizing is if I need to get into room 46, then I'm going to have to, on day one, not just make it to the antechamber, right? Not even just to touch the door. But I have to open those doors, right? So there's several rooms like, you know, the secret garden or the greenhouse or something like that I would need to use to open it, which I don't even know if we would have access to early on. And I need to get into the basement in order to get the antechamber opened into room 46, right? Oh, wow. It's been a while since we've seen this.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones.
Man, the flippin' line of succession and who owns what and everything is so all over the place after all the lore stuff. So one thing, and some of y'all pointed out to me, and so we will go back and do this, is we will go back into the blue area, the atelier, and we will follow some different paths. We'll follow some different paths. We've completed everything, it sounds like. Everybody basically makes it sound like we did complete the major stuff, but there's little bits that we can maybe find. Anyway, within a timely manner. My gosh. Dun dun dun. You know, considering it's from 93, the fidelity on that felt a little low. Maybe this was on cassette, sitting in a corner somewhere. Okay. Oh, wow. Day one. What a wild, wild thing to see. Wow. Okay, day one challenge, y'all. So, like I said, I think we're going to be going through a couple of these runs, a couple episodes worth of these runs before we nail it, I think. Because I'm just going to remind myself all the different pieces that I'm going to need. Open the event of my death. Yes, yes, yes. I know all about your stuff. What do you got for me? Oh, the Mount Holly blueprint. Okay, so like I forgot you literally have to pick that up. Wow. Okay. So yeah, everything's going to be brand spanking new. Holy crap. I'm just trying to think now, like, will I be able to pull, like, the foundation? Like, what rooms are going to even be available? Well, let's pull the hallway. Let's give ourselves some space. You know, I have my general strategies. Oh my God, my rooms aren't upgraded anymore. Let's snag the pantry. It's money and another room. And moves. It's also moves. Moves are at a bit of a premium now. The parlor. The non-dangerous parlor. My goodness. So this would be gems. But this is going to be one of each. We're going to grab the one of each. I can turn around and still get something out of that other room. Okay. So now, let me think. What rooms get me into the antechamber? There's the secret garden. There's the greenhouse. There's the weight room. Where else? There's a few more. I don't know why my mind is blanking. But some of those... Oh, I need to get the workshop. So I can make a power hammer or something. Oh, wow. I need to really consider all of the secrets. Whenever I get to a place, between all of these, do I just want the 10 moves? We'll grab... Let's grab the closet. Like, if there were any, like, secret things that I had to unlock to get certain blueprints. Oh boy. I just don't remember how much you start with. Because I remember feeling like it took a while to unlock a lot of the pieces that we needed to succeed. But that may have just been my luck of the draw, you know? Okay, we got a nook, we got a parlor, we got a bedroom. Well, we'll take the nook. So far, our directionality not looking great. But, you know, we do what we do. Okay, I could do the spare room here. I could do the guest bedroom. I could do the kitchen. We're gonna take the spare room. I've got a dice, right? I will waste it on the far column if I need to. Well, no, let's... Yeah. Just in my mind, I'm like, otherwise I'm banking on several things potentially popping up in that other room. Okay. Den, beautiful. Beautiful. I just needed something that went to the right. Thank you. Okay. Gosh, y'all, my brain already, like, is on fire because I'm like, wait a minute. What are all the different things? Let's grab the... Bedroom will give me moves because of the mask. But parlor gives me gems. Let's grab the parlor, but I will keep an eye on my moves. Just trying to remember all the early stuff in this game. Also, wow. Wow. It has been, no joke, months since I've seen this version of the room. Oh, that is funny. I've been playing this game for so long now, y'all. It's wild to think that, like, you know, as one could say, a season in my life, literally one season, 3 months, has been taken up by this game. The gems are on the floor? No. The gems are in this box. Okay. The gems are on the desk. No, they're not. All right. Boop. Cool. We know them rules. All right. So then... Well, yeah, between them all, I mean, corridor gets me back through there, which is convenient, but also not necessary. So if I grab the bedroom, I'm going to get some moves because of our mask. So let's do that. Oh, I've got 2 keys. I'll do it. Nice. Okay. Gosh, just in my head, I'm like, you take for granted the stuff that you do super, super early on in games like this. At least I do. All right, we want our options for rooms. I need to get like a shovel. I need to get a hammer. I need stuff. Dining room or observatory? Ooh, this is a tough one. I think observatory is not going to give me much actually this early on. So the dining room, I think, has more potential for me. No lunchbox, but still. Well, we'll do the corridor. I'm not going to go through there yet. I'm going to go this way. Because if I get dead-ended on this side, then, you know, it is what it is. Because I'm probably going to pull the garage, huh? No. The utility closet, though. That could be really important. But then we've only got the one room. I feel like the utility closet is good. We're going to grab the utility closet. We're going to see. Oh my gosh. Am I going to have to like open the back of this thing? Do that. Bop. Nope. You and you. And let's close that. Oh man. There's so many things I'm like, am I going to have to do that puzzle again? Gosh. I'm really, my brain right now, it's like suddenly so many things are like lighting up. Like how am I going to get the thing open? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Ooh, okay. I'm going to waste some moves going back to do this, but I do have the utility closet. So I can successfully come into this room. With the options that I have is like, is it worth it? Maybe. Okay. So the other thing I'm figuring is like while we're doing this, as I'm like trying to like figure out my strategies, I will probably end up doing a couple of runs per episode just because I imagine we're going to be getting through it pretty quickly. I'm not sitting here trying to solve puzzles. I'm just trying to, you know, make good rogue-lite choices. It's a numbers game, y'all. All right, give me some more space out here. Passageway works for me. We've got a good amount of gems. So let's definitely do that. And let's kind of go backwards. Well, let's try to not have to use keys. May not have a choice. Of course, to the north is the one I don't. Well, I don't have a hammer to use to take advantage of the weight room, so it is what it is. Let's do a redraw. Yeah, I don't want to take any of those, to be honest. Secret passage or drawing room? I feel like secret passage is going to be another really powerful one for me to consider for certain instances. Right now, I don't know what those instances are, but let's grab the drawing room. It gives me two opportunities. Oh gosh, the safes. I'm going to have to remember. If I want to get into them, I'm going to have to remember them, but it's just a gem, right? So it's like, honestly, what I'm thinking is I will, if I'm in like need of gems, I'll look up the answers to those again. I've opened them numerous times. Like I almost want to be like, this one was like, 4, 1, 3, something like that. No. But you know, I remember having to do those so many times before they patched it, to where they stay open. Ooh, workshop. The workshop just feels like something I'm gonna need. Oh, now we got a hammer. Okay. Okay. Just because I'm like, there's a number of things where it's like, if I get the secret garden, it still might be very important for me to also be able to bust open the wall. And if I want to get downstairs towards the sanctum, I'm going to have to get to the sanctum again to open the antechamber door. Then being able to bust through the outside wall is like the quickest shot I can think of. Otherwise, I need the basement key and then to come back into the foundation, right? Or... Oh, you know what I just thought of? I'm just curious about. If I pull the garage and I can go outside, can I use the outdoor room or do I have to unlock an outdoor thing for that? Is it like one of these things that I have to unlock before that happens? I don't remember. Okay. Well, we may pull the garage here. No, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Let's, well, between all these, I would rather grab the billiard room, and we're going to use our drawing room to really try and get going north. Okay. Gosh, do y'all remember? Way back when, if you were here at the beginning, how much time I obsessed over this billiard table as if it mattered. It's just the math. It's all that mattered. 11. 19. 16 minus 10 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 4 times 5 is 20. Oh, we got even more. You're going to make me do a lot of math, huh? Really? Now that I'm thinking about it, that's a lot of math to do on day one. Do they really want to be like, oh, you think you're solving this day one? You must know how this game works. 9 minus 7 is 2 times 10 is 20. Okay. Oh, man. But you know what I mean? Like, that felt like they asked us to do several of those, and I feel like the first time I had done it, it was just like 2 or 3 questions, but maybe not. I remember that being such a challenge, such a fight. Okay. Well, you know, the mailroom doesn't help me at all. Courtyard could have a shovel, is all I'm really thinking. No shovel, but you do have this guy. So that's something. All right, silver key. That's nice. I can do that out of the billiard room if I want to. Or not the billiard room, the drawing room over here. Or I could do it out of the passageway, you know, depending. Okay. So now we're down to 20 moves. That's not great. We do have the dining room that I can come back to eventually. I do need to get up at least 2 more rows, though. Okay, so the office would be pointed down. All right, we're going to do a redraw. Okay, boiler room. You know, we all know I hate the boiler room, but this does get me going in the direction that I need to go. And then now I will use the silver key. Oh, the rotunda, my goodness. Man. Each of these is expensive in one way or another. The aquarium's not getting me to the left, which is painful. Rotunda's taken 3 of my gems, but it gives me options. Great Hall, I ain't got those kinds of keys. Ooh, this is a tough choice. But I feel like I need to give myself as many room opportunities, so we're going to grab the rotunda. But I'm not going to go up in here yet. We are going to try going back down through the passageway and stuff. I am starting to worry about moves, which I think that's going to be another thing that I'm going to be kind of relearning. Oh, that's right. It's locked. Okay. The commissary. Oof, I only have 5 coins, though. The lab gives experimental house features, but does that mean I can actually do experiments still? Let's try. Let's try. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Experiment. Continue the experiment. Immediately gain a key for every 2 hallways. I have a couple, right? I might just want to do that, honestly. Immediacy, you know? Okay, so we're blocked out here. That kind of sucks. Oh. I do know how to get into the network. So my question is, what do I have available to me? Like, I can't do remote connection, can I? Because I think you have to unlock the grotto or something for that. Oh! Oh, no. Okay. Okay. You can't do the remote when they're off. Okay. All right. Then... Okay. Goodness. I just, my brain right now, I'm like, okay, we're done on this one probably, but let's kind of like try and think what are our... what are we learning? What are we learning here? Of all of these, because we have the rotunda, I'm going to go into the walk-in closet. Oh, we're out of gems. Dang. Well, I guess we're archiving it then. Just trying to figure out strategies. In my head, I'm like, okay, what are we learning? What is it that we're going to take forward into our next run to let us know kind of the right choices to make? Let's conference room it. Okay. Well, I don't have any gems, so I gotta do the chapel, I guess. Just kind of making our way through, y'all. Oh, hey. Thanks. Oh, the boudoir. Without apples. What are you even? Okay. This one I do know. Just off the top of my head. Because this one was Christmas. Boop. This one, the first one that like we all learned, the one that like really like, wait, what? And then now, like you get so far into this game, it's like, oh wow. Oh, the times. Well, I guess we'll grab the wine cellar. I don't have the money. Again, I just don't have the money for the flippin'. Ooh, that's nice. The commissary right now. Or the extra gems. Okay. Moves-wise, rough. Oh, I should have gone up to the rotunda and done one more so I could have gotten my dining room. That may end up costing me, unless I can get some other moves along the way. The kitchen could get me over there, and it would get me some moves. I guess that sort of... We'll take it because it kind of solved the problem I was talking about. I didn't want to spend the money, but... how many red rooms do I have? 3. So this would be 15 moves for 5, right? It's not bad. 15 for 8. 2 for 3. Do I want to grab this yet is the thing, because I'll probably get some more. I'm going to buy 1 banana. And then we'll just see. Because I think... wait, what? Oh, it's locked. Oh, in my head, I thought it would have opened. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I guess I've never seen it from this side in that instance. All right, well, then I will do this because we're not coming back around this way then. So, yeah, kind of forced me around. Now, we go back through here, then up into the rotunda. And real quick, what I want to do is let's just try and get this door open. Because if I do end up having to come back down, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves to get down there. So, could work out. I mean, I could finally get the commissary. I have no money, is the thing. So, why would I? But, to not waste a redraw, I think it's worth doing. What do you have? So, you do have a shovel. Okay. If I end up needing the shovel, there's money. Once again, I'm already kind of like, all right, we're probably done for this run. All right, you're locked. We're just kind of learning. Yeah, I had a feeling we're going to run into a couple of locked rooms here. So that one's locked, that one's locked. If this one to my right is locked, then we're in a pretty scary spot. Okay. East Wing Hall is kind of the only thing I can do unless I do a redraw. But I think it's hard to argue with it. Okay. Ooh, that is the one reason you should argue with it, though. Okay. Then back down to the laboratory. Right. It's kind of my one shot. Right. And then I can go back up and around to the dining room if this ends up panning out. Oh, but it's this. That's right. Okay. Oh, but through the archives I could go. Why did I say that like Yoda?
Through the archives I could go. Oh, locked the door is.
Okay. So then I can make it back to the dining room. You know, that's all great, but I think we are already doomed. So, gosh. I'm just trying to think. What are things then for the next run? Well, let's go ahead. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. I'm not going to spend too much time dwelling on this because this is going to be a bit of a numbers game. So I don't know why I'm even calling it a day. I need to just quit to the menu is what I need to do. It was a sizable manner. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a thing where we're going to be doing this a lot. Because, yeah, I'm going to keep needing to do this. Clear save. Yes. New game. Bequest mode. And then, can I skip the intro this time around? I hope. You probably can. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, like, not going to do it every time. It was fun seeing it again for the first time, but after a while, that kind of gets a little away from you, you know? Okay. Let's grab the blueprint. In my head, I'm kind of thinking, like, would there be value of me going to the outside and, like, because I should be able to open the orchard, because that one's just a code, right? What else? Oh, the puzzle in the lab I could use to open the grotto. That's right. Some of those I could really look back up the solutions. I hadn't even thought about that. Because there's so many little things that unlock other things. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to consider that. Like, would there be value and could it be possible to try and get into the basement through the elevator? But then you need all four of the blue things. No, because you need to get into the schoolhouse that way. So much. Okay. Hallway again? I guess so. I guess so. What you got for me here? Let's go storeroom. My kind of mindset for one of the decisions trees that I've got going on is if I get a room where it's either going to give me a dead end or it's going to loop back onto another room that I've already got a door leading to, I'm taking the dead end because I need all of the item opportunities I can get. I really have to give myself those kind of like more risky random shots at getting stuff. Rather than like giving myself more rooms to get to other rooms, right? You only need one door to get into an area, right? Okay. Let's not cut ourselves off too quickly here. Let's get the spare room and maybe I can kind of hallway out from here. den. Beautiful. That's exactly the kind of room I wanted. Okay. So, parlor works for me. Get us some gems. This box is empty. This box is true. You are in the parlor. Okay. So I think it's in here, right? This one could be lying, could be telling... Oh, the blue box is true, and you are in the parlor are both true statements. So this one must be lying. So if it's not empty, it's full. Also, general rule of, if it's ruled out, if it's the only one that's discussed in reference to having or not having gems, then it's the one that has the gems. I could get away with the closet here, I think. Drawing room would be nice. I wish it was pointed the other direction. But let's grab the closet. I can still go out from the den. I don't want to do the corridor and just kick it forward again. Like, it's nice. Oh, hey, a mask again. It's nice to be able to continue, like, northward. But I'm also, like, realizing that throwing in corridors and hallways and stuff, they are a bit of a wasted room. That said, I could end up dead-ended here. I may have just ruined one of my pathways, right? There are decisions that must be made. All right, let's do a redraw. All right, I have... Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna grab the greenhouse. So then we need the hammer. The power hammer. To bust that wall. But we have an opportunity there. So that could get us into the antechamber in terms of through here, right? So it's at least a part of it. Like, I think that I need to be making those kinds of decisions of like, okay, when the opportunity presents itself, now what is our angle, right? So if I can get the lever, we can get in here. That's right. I don't even need to bust this. I just need the rod to get in from there. To bust that is just extra stuff. So good. Good. That's one piece. Now we're going back towards the entrance. So the only issues on that are just moves, right? Moves are just a problem that we have when we're starting on day one. But that's just how it's going to be. So you got to learn to adapt. We've done it before in terms of survived it. Not really like I haven't done the whole thing before, you know. Let's pantry it. It's at least some moves. As much as a bedroom. Okay. You gotta keep pointing the wrong ways, huh? You gotta keep doing it to me. No shovel. I got metal detected. I think what room comes up here determines on if I actually get to even keep doing this run. Right? Yeah. So, let's just go ahead and rip off the Band-Aid because this could end the run right here. All right. Aquarium or West Wing Hall. The aquarium usually has items in it, but that may be a rough decision I'm making here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey! Okay. I heard the beep beep. Oh, it was the lever. It was responding to the lever. Oof. Corridor or observatory? I think we go observatory. I'm just trying to think. Corridor, I feel like the garage is going to waste one of our options. It's not an easy choice, though. Not an easy choice. This way. Don't have the gem for the commissary. Darn. Billiard room. Let's do some math. 2. 2 and 3 is 5. Wait, what? We got 2. Oh, 15 and 3 is 18. We got 16 minus 10 is 6. Then we got 12 minus 6 is 6. Then we got 5 times 4 is 20. And we got 17 minus 15 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Cool. Silver key. All right, and what room? Okay, we will use the silver key at the observatory. That'll be great. If it's locked, you know, if I can. Well, no gem. Darn. Gems, y'all. It's always going to be something. It's always going to be something. All right, yeah, so hopefully it's locked. Dang. Oh. Dang. Dang, dang. Dang, 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 dang. Can't take any of them, or I mean, none of them will get me anywhere else. All of our doors are closed. Run over. GG. Save and quit. Call it. Boop, boop, boop. It's all good. It's all good. Clear through it fast. Like I said, it's going to be a numbers game. It's a process of learning the steps. It's interesting because, you know, a thing will pop up, like the greenhouse popped up. It's like, oh, okay. All right, that's an avenue that we can pursue, right? That's an avenue that we can go down when we need to check it out. Clearing the saved data, new game. Bequest mode. Okay. My goodness. Come on now.
Day 1.
All right. You know what? This time I'm going to go forwards to start with. We're going to go forwards. But, okay. Yeah, I know. Oh, you forced me to. Okay. So I will be curious to hear y'all's, gosh, what a horrible choice to get right away. Already I've decided, yeah, picking this first is terrible. Why? Because you're going to get the hallway almost every time. And this just, it's pointed the wrong way. Down here, it'll always be pointing the right way. Down here, always pointing the right way. Here, wrong way. Okay. Anyway. So I'll be curious to hear y'all's suggestions and tips about like things to keep an eye on, right? Because like we're in a different game now. We're in a whole different ballpark. It's no longer spoiler town or anything like that. We're not doing anything that would be related to any kind of spoilers. Now what we're doing is strategizing. We are playing a different kind of roguelite, you know? That one contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. All 3 boxes contain gems. Well, this is a lie. We know this can't be true. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes, well, that can't be true either because only one can have them. And only, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Gimme. Man, it's so weird this room being not red. Okay. We will... Well, yeah, let's do the loop around with the nook. Why not? Oh, it's not the breakfast nook. That's right. Where's my bacon? Aw. Spare room, closet, storeroom. Well, let's do the storeroom. We're gonna have to cut across the top of the hallway, so it's like we'll probably get a different way to get there. A lot of dit. I keep seeing dit. All right. Zipping back through. Yeah, let's go across. Actually, no, let's go around this way. Yeah, corridor for sure. Get me to this corner. Okay, bedroom works. Let's get it. Okay, dice are nice. I'm gonna really hold on to those until the last possible moment, I think, unless there's like a real reason that I want it. Tough choice. We'll grab the courtyard. My hope is that it has items in it of some sort. Otherwise... Oh. Poor resource allotment. Okay. Greenhouse again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. You know, it's potential opportunity. Ooh, nice. Watering can is now going to make this room pay for itself. I guess when I come back into it, because you can't do it right away, I guess. And now the courtyard will pay for itself as well. There's nothing else in here, yeah? Water's not on. It's wild. Okay, yep, give me that gem. Back through. And then we're going to go across. I'm trying to do the thing, like when you're playing early on, it does feel very important to really try and do the lower levels as much as you can before moving forward, right? So I want to come down here first before I go over and do this spot, if that ends up happening. Ooh. Well, I don't really have the money to make the commissary worth it. The pantry will give me a little bit of money and some moves, and by moves, probably 2 moves. Gosh. All right, I'm taking too long trying to figure this out. This decision is one that is less crucial right now, I think. I will eventually come to the conclusion as to which is more valuable to get early on. All right, well, I guess we're spare room in it. Where are we at now? Okay. Secret passage is tempting. What kind of a room would I want it to go into? Like a hallway? Just to, like, give me more options for rooms, yeah? I think that's kind of the only option. Green thumb would be nice, except all of those are going to cost me gems. Ooh. This is so tricky because I know that that door is going to be locked. So that's going to be where my key goes, is to that door. It's dangerous. Can't afford the passageway. This takes my last gem, but this is guaranteed 2 doors. They could both be locked though, you know? Let's do this. Trixie, Trixie, Trixie. Can't afford that cloister. We'll take the den. It gives me a gem. But we could be in trouble here. Everything could be locked now. Yeah, and I don't have anything to open that with. You're locked. Okay, cool. Well, aquarium again, I guess. Could also do a redraw. Do I do it at this point? This could potentially be the last room I pull. We'll do 1 redraw. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if those were the best rolls. Veranda, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. It's going to take all my gems, though. That's scary. I'm going to do it because it also gives me a door to the south of it. So I'm hoping that I can get some more rooms out of it, you know? Oh, and that's right. Watering can gives me 1 back. That's nice. That's right. Ooh, which is more important to me? 10 moves or 2 more items? 2 more items. I need a key. I need something. A gem. Oh, and the hammer. Hammer I can open. There was a chest in the den. Hey! And the metal detector. All right. I keep on going like, all right, well, maybe I could put stuff in the coat check for later. Right. Okay, it keeps on hitting me. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Let me in. The car keys. I was hoping for keys. Car keys don't help me too much right now. You're locked, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. I think we're stuck again. Just looking. Because I got 0 keys and the only 2 doors that I can actually go through are locked. Yep. Yep, I think we're busted again. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to save and quit. Call it. And I might be wrong. I might be quickly just jumping through these. Like, there was a way to potentially save that run, I think. Maybe. in what was I thinking I could do? I could like no. No, there's no way, right? Oh, it's possible. I was thinking it's possible if I ran all the way back through. Maybe with the metal detector, I would find a key that was hiding somewhere. But that's like, it's a maybe. There was a maybe chance there. But we're just going to do one more run for this episode. Again, we're kind of scattershotting, seeing what it looks like to do this day one thing. And then y'all are going to help me strategize. And I don't know if we're going to do the same challenge each one. Like, am I going to just keep doing the day one challenge until we get it? Or am I going to kind of bounce back and forth? Like, this episode we'll do bequest mode. Okay, today we're going to do dare mode. Okay, then we're going to do curse mode, right? Did these icons change? Am I silly, or did these icons change, didn't they? Huh. Interesting. I don't know if I noticed that before. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if we'll bounce back and forth between the different modes, or if we will try and stick with one until we get it. You know, or it'll probably be kind of like we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. But this is nice. This is a nice little preliminary search, as it were. So let's do that. And let's go. I told myself, never go forward to start with. This is the wrong choice. I'm going to go wild card. We're going to grab the closet right off the bat. How do you like that? Ooh, sneakers. I mean, if you're going to get them, getting them right away is the way to get them. The den. Beautiful. Okay. What are you going to give me over here? The nook, the parlor, or the pantry? Do I want gems, keys, or money? Let's grab the key. Doot. And I'm going to grab the guest bedroom here. Do you get the 10 just for drafting? No, you get it for walking in. Okay. Get a gem. Boop. All right. I'm being silly, but I'm banking on getting a door through here. Spare room. There we go. You know, it was a bold choice, but I was like, I can probably get through there. Kitchen, storeroom, lavatory. Let's grab the kitchen. I could probably use the extra door. Sometimes I go a little dead end heavy. All right, we've got tomato soup, so if I do end up getting some red rooms, we can turn that into something. Between bedroom and pantry, let's grab the pantry. We're up on moves. So that's nice. All right. We'll take this path a little bit north. See what kind of options we end up with. Ooh, the passageway, but it costs 2 gems. I gotta be so much more conservative with my gems, I think. Like, let's grab the parlor. Let's get some gems. Gems are on the floor. No. Gems are in this box. Gems are on the desk. So I love that these challenges are on the easier side each time. Because it's day one. Let's wait on using our key. So now we're running back. Got $4. Do I want to buy anything out of here? I could buy 2 bananas. That would be 6 moves. Money is so hard to come by early on, it seems. All right. So let's go across this way now. Let's see what we can get. The rumpus room. Well, you know, I just talked about how money is hard to come by. Boop, boop, boop. Alzara, how's it going? Good to see ya. Car keys. Well, it's got to be the bedroom. Ooh, do we do it? It's so tempting. Let's see what we get from the courtyard. Dang. Hoping for a shovel. Oh, hammer's good. Hey, glad I didn't use the key, huh? Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and bash it real quick. Bang! Oh, look at that. Beautimus. Here we go. Drawing room, hallway, storeroom. Well, because of the directions, we're going to just grab the storeroom. Gives me some stuff. Okay. Now, real quick, let me take a look at my map. Because what do we not have? I don't have a way into the antechamber from any of the sides. I don't have the antechamber door, or the door to 46 open. I don't have any way of getting to a place to open the door to 46. Until I can get like a power hammer or something like that to get me in there. We only have the sledgehammer. I don't have the rod. Gosh. Goodness me. But apparently you can get the secret garden key. Apparently that is a thing that can be got. I think dining room's a good call. Okay. 2 gems though. Oh, but I could do... I can get a gem back. Because this one I vaguely remember. It was the March of the Count. And... so it was like 0303 or 0304. Something like that. Okay, clear. 03. We're going to try 04. Nope. 03. 03. There we go. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, that one's easy actually. So for you, let's, whoops, no, back. Spread some gold. Spread it now. Exit. Okay. So, you know, as we go back through, maybe, oh! Oh my gosh, I forgot. You do usually get that in here, don't you? The first time you come in here. It's wild how much of the early game felt, oh, it's too bad I already pulled this room. It felt like it took me forever to get here and to do this and for all this stuff. It was so monumental. And it's like, oh yeah, not actually that big of a deal. Well, here's the thing. I already pulled this room, so it's not going to matter. But this does tell me, oh, so the office has extra utility when we do these runs, because it will always have an upgrade disk. It always does the first time you come into the office. So there will always be an upgrade disk. It will always be next to a computer, so I can always use that upgrade disk. This is a wild card of a room, but one that could end up giving me some significant benefits, because there are some pretty powerful upgraded rooms, you know? The boudoir with 3 apples, the funeral parlor, you know, what else? The double bunk. Like, I don't know. There's all kinds of things, right? Point being, there are a bunch of upgrades that are huge. The upgrades to the cloister are huge. Okay. Drawing room, I guess. Gosh, I just want to know the flippin' solution to that again. It has to do with the little gates, you know? Count the little gates, but I don't want to sit here and count the little gates. Ooh. I'm losing the gem. Like, this is putting me in that negative position. But security is one that I think has a lot of value. Because that plus utility closet, then it's like, okay, keycard doors. They are now not a problem. But I only have 1 gem. I'll do it. I'll do it because it also gives me a room. Oof. Wait, what? Oh, God. I was like, what happened? Oh, man. I was like stressed. All right. That's right. The first time you come in here, it's a big deal. Okay. That weirded me out so much. I was stressed. Oh, hold on. My alarm went off. Ah, see, and this is where I wanted the gem. I would have loved to have been able to get into the garage. Or the lab. Dorn. Okay. Well. I can at least do this. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Now, if I do end up having to run all the way back over to the parlor, I do have keys at least, so that's nice. Okay, cool. I do actually have a little bit of money this time. Shovel. Beautiful. Okay, and then I can buy some gems. I think the gems are going to be more valuable to me right now than the salt shaker, although they both would be very nice. Dang. Well, you know, with where we are on the map, I think this is the choice. Still, lots of things I don't have yet. I will do this. Kind of hoping for the garage. Okay. Oh, I forgot it costs a gem. It's all right. Wine cellar. You'll help me out. We'll try for the garage on the next one. Again, it's not a huge deal to get the garage, but like, I have the keys. And, oh, I guess it's not powered. I forgot it won't be powered. But I do have the keys, so I could at least get into the trunk. Well, the chapel is my only choice here, really. Well, plus a key for each bedroom, that would be 1, 2, 3. Do I want to trade 1 gem for 3 keys? And then it's a dead end. Nah, let's do the chapel. Okay. Ooh. Utility closet. Because I do have security now. We'll do it. So, gymnasium off, garage on, this off. I have 35 moves. Here's my thinking. We're not too far away from the dining room. 1 more up, I'm going to hit my 8, so I can run back down to the dining room to get my moves. And then down there from security, I can set the stuff to be unlocked and to be on the high number. So I think that's okay. I think that works out okay. We'll go with the hallway. Don't love it. Would love to grab that walk-in closet. Would love to be able to go over to my west here and maybe get the garage. It just feels to me like if I could get out there to open up the outdoor room, that there's stuff that could happen there. You know what I mean? Like if I could get outside through the garage, right, and get to the outdoor room, there's like trading posts and stuff, but there's like the tomb, right? The tomb gets me all the way to the sanctum. Like that could be one of the paths to getting door 46 open, room 46 open, is going to be the tomb path, which is garage, powered, so utility closet, garage, tomb. To get the tomb, we're going to want dice. It's going to be our best bet, right? And luck. But if you can get in there, then I know how to solve all the other stuff. I'll have to do it again. I'll have to remind myself again. But then... Like, that's the hard part is getting in there. But once we get in there, we're in there. So that's one path. That's one potential path. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back down through the commissary. Yeah, yeah, and then past security. I did go into the room, right? Please tell me I crossed the threshold and actually triggered. I didn't. Gosh, darn it. Of course I didn't. Gotta do this. There you go. I just wasted like all of the moves that I'm gonna get. But I still need to do the whole thing. Which one is that? Is it the salmon? It is, and I do not have an aquarium. Ooh, boy. My goodness. Have dinner. Cajun spiced salmon. Cajun spice, y'all. Here's a little secret for y'all. Here's a little secret. You can put Cajun spice on like anything. Okay? It's so good. Security room. Let's do our thing. That's the secret. Just put it on everything. Okay. You let us keycard system. Let us settings. Security level. Going to make that high. We're going to confirm that. We're going to change mode to being unlocked. And we're going to confirm that. Exit. Okay. So that's nice. Now, it is quicker for me to go back up and then, you know, in through the passageway and stuff. So we're going to do that. Okay. Utility closet is just around the corner from me. So, in the hopes of not wasting a gem, I'll waste a couple more moves. Okay. Still trying to think of like paths. Because I'm realizing now there's sort of like, it's going to be like a flow chart. Because it's going to be like, if X, then Y. You know, if we get, you know, for example, if we get the greenhouse, then we need the lever. If we get the lever, then we can use the greenhouse. Or we can use it for a power hammer. But we can't do both, right? So like those are things I have to consider. Okay, there goes my last key, which is a little scary. Ooh, the workshop. That's tough. But between all the options that I had, I feel like it was necessary. Okay. Broken lever. That's the second part. If I can get the battery, which is always a pain to find, to be honest, then we could make the super hammer. So that's something. All right. Directionally troublesome. +1 key for each bedroom. Or we can go further in this direction. Let's do the keys. Let's do the keys. The keys feel a little necessary right now. Because I've still got the parlor that I can go through if I want to try and get these rooms cleared out. That is a big distance I have to travel, though, actually, now that I realize. I may have just made the wrong choice. In my head, I saw that I had a door down here, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go back around here, and we'll be fine. But it's like, oh, no, that's literally, I think, the longest possible path that I can take right now is to go back to the parlor. If you unwind this snake, then that's the tail. Okay. So, we're sticking over here. Oh, that's too bad. Ballroom is fine because of where we're at gem number wise. You know? Okay. Well, we're gonna do the observatory. We're hoping just to get a door that borders the antechamber. At this point, it feels like, you know, we're kind of doomed. Oh, I had to actually rotate it into place. That's funny. I'm not going to sit here and do that because I think you only get... On day 1, what do you get? Is it just a gem? Or does it start with the 2? So does it start with the 2 chests? All right. Well, if any of them were going to matter, it would be this one, but it's not going to. Our run is done. We're dead. We just don't know it yet. 15. Then we got 16 minus 7 is 9. Then we got 13 minus 2 is 11. 5 times 2 is 10. And 15 minus 11 is 4. Times 3 is 12. Yay. Oh! That would have been useful a little bit earlier. Could have made some different decisions. Okay, well, back into the hallway we go. Do. Okay. All right, well, I mean, so the only way in would be that way. I mean, there's, like, music. Okay, now, actually, technically, could get the secret garden key here. Didn't, but could have. And it's like, if that had been the case, I potentially could have been able to get in there because I don't know which, I don't know which side is open by default in the, hot or cold, y'all, hot or cold furnace. So what was I trying to say? I was thinking if I got the secret garden key and I was able to open the secret garden either here or in the next room, then I could have potentially opened the antechamber here, but I wasn't sure which side is in the secret garden by default, which lever is ready to go, because I don't have the power hammer. So, you know. Let's see, can I even make it back? Is it even worth it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know, it's possible because I do think I have the sneakers. Okay, into the dining room. I can go all the way. And then across. Okay. I was like, is it going to be even worth trying to get all the way across over there to the parlor? And it's like, well, with the shoes, you can get there in a decent amount. Oh, and that's right. Oh, but no money. But some money. Oh, I wasn't even looking along the way. Y'all probably saw some dollary dues and you were like, prize, no. I need one more coin and I can buy that tomato soup and that'll give me like 15 moves. Hey. Let's do that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, further up this way. Last key? Potentially? I have a prism key, so if this is, the prism key doesn't work from a blue room, is what I've learned. Oh, wow. The showroom. That is not something I expected to see. Gosh, so many of these rooms I thought you had to unlock later on, but I just had low luck early on, I think. Or I just don't remember them. Okay. Don't have the gem, so we'll just go for the archived. Okay, got me a hallway. Yep, same deal. Okay. It's always neat when the conference room is near here. Oh, look at that. Looking right at the guy. So there really was nothing with this guy, huh? I've heard that, like, there are parts of this game where, like, people are still trying to figure out, like, there may be more still. So, that I am actually very curious about if there is. Can't do that. We'll just grab the mailroom. There's no real point to any of it, but nonetheless. Okay, and this is going to be our last room. Well, we'll end in the bunk. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was the last possible one. Okay. Well then, we're getting there. I'm getting ideas. We're coming up with ideas. I think it really is, there's a flow chart that I need to like figure out of the like, if this, then this, right? Because just moments ago coming to the conclusion that, oh yeah, if I want to use the lever in the greenhouse, then I can't get the power hammer. It's a choice, one or the other, right? And so if I'm going to use the greenhouse to get into the antechamber, then I'm not going to be able to bust through the wall outside to get into the basement. So I'm going to have to use the tomb. Is there any other way? Oh, the going through the basement key from the antechamber as well. That's true. So if I got into the antechamber, get the basement key, and then I could go in that way from the foundation, though. And I haven't seen the foundation yet. That's not to say that I couldn't get it. I think you can pull anything. Again, it was just timing and stuff before. These are things I need to figure out. And I need to figure out which rooms specifically apply to which doors on the antechamber. That I need to now finally learn, because now it's hyper strategy. It's the key component of the game. But okay, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to save and quit. We're going to call it a day. So y'all, we're doing it. Day 1 challenge. We're starting that. We're starting all the challenges. Y'all let me know down below. What are your tips? What are your ideas, thoughts, any kind of things you think I should look out for? Maybe are there any of the puzzles that I should try and like redo each time, right? Like, oh, if I get the lab, should I open up the grotto, right? Like those kinds of things. Should we try the other challenges? Should I cycle through? Should I focus on this one and then we'll move to the next one? We'll probably bounce around after a point. And yeah, just anything, any suggestions you have? We're in a different world now. It's not spoiler territory. It's strategy zone. All right. Totally different place. But anyway, most importantly, y'all, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Bryce, and I will see y'all next time.